What's up everyone, Keypad Gamer here, playing Days Gone on the Sony PlayStation 4.
Yeah, she's burning out. The knife must have nicked her kidney or something. She's turning septic. How you doing, little sister?
So stupid. This little kid, this goddamn little kid.
Big goddamn knife.
Hey, help me.
Shit.
Mom, you don't want to be when we come through. We gotta get to the roof, flag down one of those choppers. Wait, we need help. She's been wounded.
What's wrong with her?
Well, she's not. Whatever the hell's going on out there, she's been stabbed.
I can't take it anymore.
Oh, okay, listen, O'Brien. If we don't get her to a hospital, she's going to die.
There are no more hospitals.
Oh, come on, no more hospitals. You got doctors, you got triage, you got a MASH unit.
Oh, look, I'm just a grad student, okay? I got volunteered for this. I'm not even supposed to be out here.
O'Brien.
Okay. Shit. I've only got room for two of you, okay? Two.
We got room for two of
You're
us.
overweight, okay? I can only take two of you, two.
Come on, help me, come on. All right, sweetheart. It's okay. You're gonna be all right.
I got her.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay, Boozer, let's go. We gotta get on that
Hold
guy.
on.
We gotta get on that
I
ship.
heard what he said. There's only room for two on that chopper. Go. Go with her. I'll be okay. Look, I've been through worse shit than this before. You know?
Yeah, we have. Where are you going?
What?
Where?
Refugee camp, west of Three Finger Jack.
No.
Boozer is never gonna make it without me. I want this back.
No.
Deke!
Ah, shit. What did you do?
Now I decided to do some gameplay footage of Days Gone. This game's been out a good few months now. Now this game had very unusual reviews. A lot of the reviews was quite low rated. They rated this game pretty low. And a lot of people who've actually played the game have rated it quite highly. They've given it a much higher score than the professional reviews. So yeah, it was a bit of mixed reviews. A lot of bad criticism from the reviews, but a lot of good criticism from people who've actually played this game. I personally myself would give it
Who did this? Was it?
a very respectable 8 out of 10. I would rate the game an 8 out of 10. It's a really good game. The gameplay's fun. It has kind of a mixture of the games, elements of other games in this game. There'll be certain parts of the game where you feel like, whoa, this kind of reminds me of this game, or that game, etc. The gameplay on the motorbikes as well is very good. It handles very nicely. Some of the best handling vehicles I've ever used in a video game. The bikes handle quite beautifully. Feels weighted, feels heavy, and it drifts very nice around corners. Nice and smooth handling. It does seem as though the bikes are a little bit slow. It seems to be going fast while looking a little bit slow motion. But I would assume that the driving would be a lot harder to handle if the bike was going much faster. So I think they balanced out the handling and the speed of the bike pretty well. And like I said, some of the best vehicles I've used in a video game. And the graphics are very nice. You're going to notice straight away that it's very polished. PlayStation 4 exclusive. It's a very polished game. It has high resolution texture in it. Foliage, trees, etc. The plants, the animation looks really good. It's a really good looking game. And it's cool that we get nitros on these motorbikes. Gives you that extra boost. You can use it quite frequently. Has to recharge for a couple of seconds and then you can use it again. And we're playing as Deacon St. John, which is the main protagonist or hero in this game. Him and his best mate Boozer, who he calls a brother. Obviously these guys have known each other over the years, and they have a really good friendship. So you got Deacon St. John, which is who we're playing as, and Boozer, which is a pretty cool nickname. In this part of the game we get to use our sort of tracking ability, which will highlight enemy footprints in white. Kind of gives you a sense of The Witcher 3 or Red Dead Redemption 2 when you're tracking animals. Has a very similar feel and a very similar look. Now when we pinpoint exactly where the clue is, you just hold square to investigate, which will give you this visualization of where Leon was running to. It's a pretty cool visualization, the fact that it shows you which direction they've gone. So we're in this post-apocalyptic world of infected, which are called freakers. They're not zombies, but they are infected, more like mutants than anything. Fast, quite powerful, can absorb a fair bit of damage. And yeah, it's this beautiful post-apocalyptic world, and it sort of drops you into the game pretty quickly. Doesn't really give you much of a background information on Deacon or Boozer. Well, this guy Leon here.
Bleeding out. That's a hell of a way to go. It's slow. A lot of pain, but I suppose you know all about that.
She was still breathing when we found her, you piece of shit.
I wasn't gonna waste a bullet not on her.
Hold on for a second now. Where's the stash, Leon? If you tell us, well, unlike you, I can promise you we'll make it quick. Don't look like you'd be suffering for too long. Leon, you got a little problem here. See, they can smell your blood. From all the way down there. What are you supposed to do next? Torn apart? Eaten alive?
Guess he's gonna find out. Fuck you.
Goodbye, Leon.
No, wait. All right, no. I got it right here, take it.
Where?
In the cemetery. It's in the old cemetery.
Thank you.
No, you said. Do it. Don't leave me out here, man.
The character models also look awesome.
Do it. You goddamn liar. Do it.
That look in Deacon's eyes just before he shoots Leon is like,
He's gonna need something for the bounty.
you just see the look in his eyes change. But before he blows his brains out.
You did the right thing, bro.
Anyway, that's the opening of the game. We have a little chase for Leon, hunt him down, kill him. And the rain effects in this game are also very gorgeous. Looks incredibly beautiful. You get all the foliage blowing in the wind.
I want to search this camp, see if I can't find something to fix up this.
Now we find some items we can combine together here to make a medikit. So once we have the items, open up the weapons wheel, create item, and then we can combine the items together to make a medikit.
Oh, we were going hard.
It's pretty basic, straightforward.
A lot of it's pissing down rain.
Yeah, it's cool.
We need the camp credits, guys.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to be out all night though.
Jesus, I gotta get in shape.
This probably is one of my favourite PlayStation 4 exclusives as well, on the PS4. I would say it's one of my favourites.
Son of a bitch.
Like I said, the game was very underrated.
Unless you just piss yourself.
Leon, yeah, shot up my damn fuel pump. Can we get anything off Leon's bike?
Nah, it's done. Look, let's just go back to O'Leary Mountain. We'll head out in the morning, find some parts, and come back and get your bike.
No, I think I got a better idea. We just get it while we're out here.
What?
Well, Crazy Willie's isn't far from here. Let's just head over there.
What are you thinking?
We were going out hunting tonight anyway. Crazy Willie's is as good a place as any.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
So we're proceeding to Crazy Willie's to try and find a motorbike part for Deacon's bike. Now in this game the motorbikes are pretty fully customizable. You can customize them and upgrade them throughout the game. Obviously the more progress you make throughout the game, you can further upgrade your bike, which is pretty cool. Like in Red Dead Redemption 2, where you had your bonding with your horse, your motorbike in this game is pretty much your horse, which you need to look after and keep repaired.
Come on, help me move it. Ready?
Now we'll have our first encounter with enemy gangs or militia or just bad guys. You can see a little bit of the combat. And the combat is pretty swift and brutal. As you'll see Deacon cut this bloke's throat. Pretty aggressive, brutal combat. and the strikes feel pretty powerful.
Come on. We're almost there.
Now we can continue on. Throughout the game there will be a numerous amount of ambushes as well, done in different ways. Like that ambush was the enemy had set up a roadblock, which is one of many ways that the enemies can ambush us. Right, we have to proceed through this tunnel, which is infested with freakers and freaker nest. So this is a pretty cool part of the game. We get to use Boozer's shotgun. And this is a highly explosively powerful gun. Just blows the enemies back flying.
Like that checkpoint had him backed up pretty good.
It feels so satisfying and powerful to use.
Yeah.
We can also loot certain vehicles using our combat knife to unlock the boot
Sit here and wait till
or the bonnet.
comes through and just kills us all.
Bad way to go out, trapped in a shithole like this.
There'll be different lootable items. And I'd recommend looting quite a lot in this game, as it is pretty highly important. This game you'll always feel like you're never fully prepared. You'll always feel slightly underprepared in this game,
Come on, let's go.
which is cool. It keeps you on edge.
You got left back here.
Let's hit it on the way back. Leave it.
Makes you feel more like you're surviving.
Son of a bitch. You're hoping someone's home.
I love these Molotov cocktails. The fire effects look amazing. Once you burn out the nest, all the freakers will come running out. Just blast them. Oh, a little bit close encounter there. Boom. Goes flying.
Hey, dig. Bro. I think he's dead. You're gonna break my shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going up there again.
Now it would have been cool if the developers had given you more different varieties of burning out the freakers' nests. Just different ways of burning their nests out. As satisfying as burning the nests out is, it is pretty repetitive, and you can only burn them out in the exact same way with the Molotov cocktails. I mean, even if they implemented being able to throw a jerry can into the nest and blow it up with a gun, burning the nest out that way, or using the jerry can to put a trail of fuel from the nest and then ignite the fuel trail. That'd be a cool way of burning out the nest, also a bit like GTA 5, the way you can use the fuel in that game. Like I say, looting in this game is pretty damn important. You always have to make sure you got enough combinable items for med kits, or being able to repair your melee weapons. Combat is really satisfying in this game. Pretty hardcore, brutal combat, which I really enjoy. McLuhan. Are you sure his name's McLuhan? He loots every goddamn thing he sees. Now some of these cars will be rigged with car alarms. And the car alarms will obviously lure freakers to your position. Shotgun is so good in this game.
Cut it out.
Now there will be a lot of looting also from vehicles. Like I said, the bonnet of certain vehicles. It would have been cool if they implemented Deacon being able to search maybe in the front of the car or the back of the car as well, opening different doors of the car rather than just the same old opening the boot or bonnet with his combat knife all the time. Just a little bit more variety of animation, I guess, would have been better, but it's cool. You pretty much always get ammunition from police vehicles.
Oh. Yeah, I smell it. Oh.
I have another nest here,
You just used the last one.
but this time we'll have to combine items and create a Molotov.
This'll just take a sec.
Weapon wheel, explosives, Molotovs, combine, and done.
Shit. Here they come.
Here come the freakers. One freaker, two freakers.
Hey, come on. Get on. Yeah, okay. Give me a sec.
Wasn't all that difficult. Yes, going through that tunnel is just sort of like a little tutorial of how to play the game.
You need to get away from here. Clear your head, you know? In the morning, let's turn in the bounties, and we'll hit the road. Hell yeah, brother. Now you're talking.
So despite some of the repetition and lack of a variety of different animations, the game is overall fun, still fun and satisfying to play. It's just a really enjoyable game. These freakers are really unusual, sort of mutated human beings, or were human beings.
You just ride on through. You pull as many of them off as you can. And I go in through the back, down that hill, find the garage. Shit. All right, you just give me a few minutes to find the part that I need. You ride back, we ride the hell out. After I kill a few of the bastards.
Swear to God, you got a death wish.
Like I said, not tonight.
Run, you stinking sons of bitches! Come on! That's right! Here I am, motherfuckers! Oatmeal's right here!
Goddamn newts. Go on. Get out of here, you little shits.
Now you get the opportunity to burn out all these freakers' nests through different areas of the game, different parts of the map. Now you don't have to burn them out, but it will help you level up and unlock newer abilities quicker. the more abilities you have is pretty damn useful to your survival in this game. So I would recommend trying to burn up most of the nest when you have the opportunity. But I'm probably going to leave the nest for the sake of this video, just so we can proceed through the mission. Ammunition. Can never have too much ammo. Like this part of the game, you'll be able to find items, loot items, around this area to be able to make more Molotov cocktails. You always have to have Molotov cocktails to destroy the freakers' nests. So your best bet is also looting and searching these abandoned houses that look like they're in absolute ruins. I also like how on the minimap it indicates enemy positions in red, indicating to where the enemies are. This shotgun is amazing. Also, there's a variety of weapons you can unlock as you progress through the game.
Damn alarm. Heard enough out of you.
Also, sometimes the shotgun will blow off the limbs of a freaker. I guess that's depending on exactly where you hit the freaker with the shotgun, depending on the old accuracy. It's best to loot as many police vehicles as you can see. Always try and stay highly stocked up with ammunition. That way you don't have to just rely on melee combat. The durability of your weapon, your melee weapon, will degrade and the weapon will break over time. Now you can unlock an ability to be able to repair your melee weapons.
Sigils.
Yeah. That means they're up here somewhere.
You can also use those jerry cans to replenish fuel for your bike. And it's pretty important to make sure that bike is topped up. I like the stealth games in this game as well. Stealth kills. Like, pretty brutal. But very efficient. Now this component we can loot from the car here. We can create a sound suppressor for our pistol by attaching it to the firearm, which is awesome, especially if you want to get stealth kills going. So we're up to the roof. Blow these little newts away. Weird little mutants. Highly irritating.
That's what I thought. Come on.
I like how these buildings look absolutely trashed. Yeah, I guess this game has a slight The Last of Us feel to it. Now anyone who's played The Last of Us will probably have a similar opinion that it does feel and look in some ways like The Last of Us. But this seems to be more of a bigger, badder, more open world version, and probably slightly more fun gameplay. I would say the storyline isn't as good, all the characters, and voice acting and dialogue isn't as good, but it definitely has similarities. Now in a moment we'll get to see one of the rival gangs called the Rippers, and these gang members are highly hostile, very crazy people as well.
Rippers. Boozer. Boozman. Hang on, Boozman. I'm coming. Shit. Rippers. I hear him. Sir.
These little trees here you can collect. So yeah, this is the enemy gang, the Rippers, and as you can see they look crazy as hell, covered in scars. Just burning Boozer's tattoos off his arm. Highly disgusting, absolutely vile. You can see how Boozer was trying to fight against the pain. Anyway, we'll make our way up and save our brother, kill these guys.
Over here! Sons of bitches, get off!
Damn. Some of them are quite tough.
Boozer. I'm gonna kill them all. Every fucking one of them. Oh my god.
Holy smokes, that is pretty gruesome.
Fucking Rippers. Gotta go. It's like they were waiting for me or something. Fuck. I didn't see them and then they were on me. Okay. My arm. Don't look at it. My goddamn arm. I'm serious. Don't look at it. My god. Don't look at it. Get on the bike. Oh, shit. Go, go.
I like how those freakers just come running after us as we were driving away. That was funny. So anyone who's been watching my videos if anyone. Please like and subscribe if you want. Leave comments below on your perspectives and thoughts on these gaming videos I make, because I like other people's opinions too, rather than just giving my own opinion. And I like debates on certain video games too.
Make sure it's all clear.
Screw that.
So yeah, leave your comments.
Alright, pretty much like we left it.
This area here is our main base,
Reintroduce myself.
where Boozer will remain for quite some time.
Thank God. I'm gonna go out and find some shit for your arm and get my bike. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I'll head over to that Nero checkpoint. They gotta have sterile bandages and painkillers.
Don't leave my bike there.
No. I'm gonna be going out on foot while it's still light out.
Hey, I've got some ammo if you need it. In the footlocker by the door.
Thanks.
Hey, don't take my shotgun.
Boozer.
So we have to return Boozer's shotgun,
Thanks.
but we get
Just
to use the weapons locker room in this tower. And in the locker room we have a crossbar, which is pretty awesome. Perfect for stealth kills. This gun locker here, good special and crossbar equip. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. This is Days Gone on the PS4. I am a Keypad Gamer, and this is my brand new gaming channel. Anyone who's been watching, like and subscribe, leave a comment, much appreciated. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.